In this video, we're going to share with you a bit more on a new release that is available to Blackbox users, and in a single API, any user has access to Codex, Claude Code, Gemini, Blackbox, and many more agents that will be coming and will be supported. And these agents are not only available through the API, they run directly on remote VMs. You don't have to set up anything. You can send those agents directly on to work on GitHub repos. You can send them to work on VMs completely from scratch and work on different tasks. So you have control, you have the full visibility on the different models that are being used in your tasks. You get the breakdown analytics on how each agent is performing. So what we're going to do, we're going to show an example briefly here of leveraging the agent API, and we're going to show here an example of implementing a feature that would support the agent API. So we're going to just ask the agent to start from a chat interface and to add a tool call where the user, by simply chatting through this interface, the user can send tasks and have the agent implement some code on those repos. So basically we went through this and now we have the agent fully complete. One other thing that we'll highlight here is that this is one of the recent capabilities that were added on the Blackbox CLI, is that, as you notice right here, so you have the ability to run multiple coding agents in a single CLI. So part of the Blackbox CLI, you're noticing here that I'm running Claude Code as well with Opus 4.5. So what I have as the ability is I can select and configure which agents do I want. So I can pick a single agent and then rotate. Not only can I send them individually for a complete task, I can switch within a session different agents. So I'm not locked into a single agent, even part of a single session. So here, this is to show an example of being able to leverage Claude Code within the Blackbox CLI in a complete single session right here. So we just went through the execution. We completed it right now, and we're going to send it a prompt. Basically, we just implemented with the Blackbox agent API the ability to let users send a similar prompt to this one. So I want you to work on this repo. Here's the branch. Use this agent with this model, and this is the task, right? So we're going to see the task right here, and we're going to send this. There we go. So we have successfully submitted the task to the Codex agent using OpenAI GPT-5. The task details are right here. This is the task, it's pending. And so now we have the agent API fully implemented part of this chat interface. So we're going to take a look not only on this, but also we're going to be able to see right here in our internal account. As a user, in your internal account, you'll be able to see that successfully Codex has been sent on this repo, on this task. Google Langstract, which is a new repo that seems to be having some interesting use case. So what we're just showing right now is we were able to start off from a chat interface and implement a tool call to send remote tasks to the remote agent. So to work on GitHub repos, and as a developer who is integrating agent APIs, you're able to pick any agent. As we can see, we're going to go ahead right here. So we can pick Codex, Claude Code, Gemini, Blackbox. We'll be adding many more agents, and you have full analytics on these agents being used part of your apps. And we're going to see again how this was easily implemented. So we just had to give the API key that you want to use with this integration, the context of the agent API documentation, and simply asking it to implement this tool call. So this was completely implemented through the CLI, and we'll be showing some more examples on this as well.